Welcome to the 31st video in the series, Foundations of Communist Organizing. Today we'll be going over the 1924 piece by the Third Communist International's Fifth Congress, Program of Action presented by the left of the Communist Party of Italy, which I've subtitled, Party Should Work Within Existing Worker Organizations. In this text, in terms of the construction, structure, principles, and tactics of the working class association, which can produce the revolutionary dictatorship of the proletariat, which can, in turn, produce communism, the writer explains the tactics and programs suggested in terms of relation to other organizations. It says that the Communist Party should not enter into alliance with any non-communist organization, but that the United Front will be pursued as discussed previously, with the party maintaining independence, ability to propagandize to the workers without limit, and so on. It anticipates the development of the party as our criticism and propaganda against opportunist and semi-bourgeois organizations attracts the workers away from those organizations and brings them to the party. It also discusses the relation of the party to unions, calling for the party to agitate, to reorganize and network them. I translate this as to industrial unions. Done all the way from agitation and propaganda on the shop group floor by workers that aren't in the party, up to the highest level in the National Communist Trade Union Committee, which is to be made a center for communist fraction of the worker movement. It says that elections and workshops will go through alignment with identified red organizations and seize control of them, thus allowing various newly red unions to unify on the basis of common demands. This unification will allow them to in turn remove the reformist leaders of the Confederation of Labor, either immediately or through concentrating on the links between workshops to connect to the masses. Lastly, it states the need to continue legal and illegal party work, unite the periphery and core, and orient the party's press to increase agitation and propaganda to educate the masses, focusing on politically persecuted peoples. And that is my summary of the program of action presented by the left of the Communist Party of Italy. Thank you for joining me for today's topical summary. As usual, if you want to find how I derived this summary, the quotations that I was working off of, then you can go into the description below and you'll find a link to this Google Doc. In addition, you'll find a link to United Marxist Pact Discord server, which we would love to have you and talk about communism and everything along those lines, if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that. Anyway, thank you for joining me for today's topical summary, and I hope to see you tomorrow. And tomorrow we will also be going over, sorry for not saying this, the 1924 piece by the Third Communist International's Fifth Congress, Report on Fascism by the Left of the Communist Party of Italy. Bye.